I loved Christmas as a child. Waking up on Christmas morning, there was always a Christmas stocking at the bottom of the bed. I say stocking, it was actually one of my dad's socks. Every year the sock had the same things in it: a tangerine, don't ask, a few nuts in their shells, some brand new shiny copper coins, and a few sweets. Porridge for breakfast to warm us up. The anticipation of opening the presents after Christmas lunch. Going to Grandma and Grandpa's for Christmas tea. Grandma's homemade cakes were the best. Grandma was the best baker, Mum not so much. Raiding Grandma's pantry for the edible cake decorations. Jellies that looked like slices of oranges. Hundreds and thousands. Lots of laughter at the games we played. Such a joyous time.
It's the excitement of Dad arriving home with a tree on Christmas Eve, coming downstairs on Christmas morning and seeing the tree decorated with the fairy baubles, tinsel and lovely lights. When we got a bit older, it was the helping to decorate the tree and sticking twine on the back of Terry's Neapolitan chocolate bars and also hanging them on the tree with the baubles and tinsel. Dad always sorted out the fairy lights and possibly added the fairy. The magic of putting out a stocking for Father Christmas, which was in our family a pillowcase, and finding it bulky in the morning, always receiving amongst one or two presents a Terry's chocolate orange, some nuts and a tangerine. It was having our own place on the fire surround in the living room to put our presents and play. It's remembering the year we all received a large inflatable animal, and I was delighted with my own Bambi dear. It's being cosy at home when it's cold outside and feeling loved and not having to go to school. It's the shared Christmas dinner at home and reciting and reading the label of Mum and Dad's tipple that I can still recall today. Enver cream, Cyprus sherry, fine mature wine, I think. It's Dad receiving a Giles cartoon annually for lots of years from us and being very pleased with it. It's Dad cracking nuts for us all when in the living room together, watching TV together, and the chestnuts cooking atop the boiler in the dining room. It's going to my grandma's and granddad's on Christmas night for tea, and after eating, playing mostly Monopoly in grandma's living room, seeing her lovely pot plants on the piano, sharing chocolates and taking home some of grandma's chocolate and date squares that she made for Christmas and birthdays. But mostly it's the gathering together in peace and joy.
One of my favourite memories of Christmas was being in the Lake District, staying in a small hotel with my husband and the dog, waking up on Christmas morning, spending time opening gifts and then sharing Christmas greetings with other guests in the hotel during breakfast. And then afterwards, enjoying a long walk in the pouring rain, but it was really thoroughly enjoyable. In the evening, all the guests gathered around a lovely open log fire and spent time in friendly conversation.
A message from someone across the world telling me they love me, and a reply of I love you too. Presents, all unwrapped, crinkly paper scattered on the floor. A playful cat's Christmas has just begun. A rainbow pencil case, a rainbow cake cookbook, 3 flannel shirts. Same day, from the same person. What a weirdly affirming set of presents to get. Curling up by the fire and just napping till the dinner's ready. A sleepy cat, nestling for the day on a new beanbag, so big he's getting swallowed whole. Watching old faves we can quote by heart, and quoting them all bloody day so the viewing experience never stops.
was no surprise there whatsoever.
Like-
It was just so funny. They'd wrapped it up like paper was all round all the thingies. So it was all wrapped up apart from the tyres and wheels. So it's just blatantly obvious what it was, you know what I mean? It was stood up against the wall, and my sister come down and go see what you've got. It's obvious what you've got. It's a bicycle. You can't wrap up a bicycle that looks like a bicycle and expect somebody to look surprised, can you? No, it's just